Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the New School Counselors. Today, we are going to focus on attendance. Yes, attendance is something that school counselors focus on each level. So, I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on how to reduce chronic absences with your students. So, we're going to just go ahead and get into it. Tip number 1 is to collect the data. Yes, you have to identify who is responsible at your school for collecting data. Now, some schools have programs where you can go right onto the program and collect the data yourself, print it out. But at my school, we have a data clerk. She is located in the front office. She's also a part of the registrars team. So, with that being said, it is very important to get to know this person so that you can access data whenever you need to for your comprehensive school counseling program. And yes, be kind to the data clerk and data specialist. We love her at our school because she also helps us with our displaying our attendance at our school on our bulletin boards. Go right to her and she gives me the scores for each and every grade level, and that way I can just go and switch it out each month. But that is another video, and I would definitely be showing you guys how we do or display our attendance data. All right, so tip number 2 is to analyze your data. After you get your data, you have to be able to figure out which students are at risk for having chronic absences at your school. And this is also going to help you identify which students to work with on an individual basis. I want you guys to remember that I work at an elementary school. So at an elementary level, elementary students really rely heavily upon their parents to get them to school. So there's a lot of different things that you have to do in a very kind way to kind of promote and make the children very excited about coming to school. So once you get it, analyze it, that's going to also help you figure out who will you be targeting. You know, is it first grade is suffering the most? Is it just a couple students in first grade? You know, this is the big picture. And this is also what you want to be able to display to say, hey, this is where we were before I put in interventions. And here's where we are now. You can do those at professional development meetings at your school. You can also do it with one-on-one meetings with your administration team. Yay! Fun stuff. It also says that, hey, we need our school counselor. It helps prove why your services are needed at school and the differences that you make in a positive way. All right, so tip number 3 is really fun. This is what we call positive engagement. Yes, this is where you work with the school as a whole, and this is things that the teachers can do in their classroom to promote a positive environment for students to want to come to school. So one of the things that we do at our school is the teachers have an attendance wall. The students who make the most improvement and the students who have perfect attendance, names go on the wall. So remember what I just said. We're not just celebrating those who have perfect attendance because, again, at the elementary level, it's really difficult for children to get themselves ready to go to school. They really need the support of their parents and guardians. Another activity that we do is we do popcorn parties. We do popcorn parties for those who are at a 97% or whichever class made the most improvement. Popcorn parties and popsicle parties are the least expensive way of, celebrating, where you're not like going to your principal asking for a lot of money, but it also gets the students engaged and really excited about coming to school. And a little fun and healthy competition is always great, okay? So, and then another thing that I think we do is the teachers can let the student be the teacher assistant for the day if they've made the most improvement on coming to school. We do attendance t-shirts, we do attendance buttons. There are so many different ways that you can celebrate students that are really trying to strive and make a difference in coming to school. Teachers can also offer free homework passes. If your school is doing homework, the students with perfect attendance or the most improved attendance can receive a free pass to not have homework for the day. So that is very exciting. Those are a bunch of different ways that do not add on teachers, because the last thing you want to do is make things more stressful for teachers who already have a lot on their plate. So what we do is very simple and easy, and it just take a moment to celebrate those students that really could use the support. Number 4 is working with students on an individual level. Now, you can pull a report that'll show you students who have had the most absences. Okay, at my school, we have, if they have 10 or more absences, then they are at risk for having chronic absences and missing a lot of work. And of course, we know that this will impact their learning ability or the things that they need to know in order to progress to the next grade. So, with that being said, one of the things that we do at my school on an individual level for students is we come up with an attendance goal. Also, I have done things in the past with students is once you identify who the students are who need the extra one-on-one support from you, then you reach out to the parents, to figure out what is creating a barrier for the students to get to school. I also work with the school social worker. Now, I don't know if all schools have a school social worker, but we have an amazing school social worker who is always there for me when I need her. And she knows about a lot of different resources. For instance, whether the family needs a bus card, whether she can give out gas cards sometimes to families that's having a difficult time getting their children to and from school. Are these students on the homeless list? There are so many different things that we talk about in our meeting with her that help us, gain control and really get in the community to help those parents who are struggling getting their kids to school. So if the student is having a difficult time getting to school and the student lets you know that I just can't get up, I don't have an alarm clock, that is an easy fix. You can go to Walmart, Walgreens, you can order it on Amazon to get the student an alarm clock to help them get up on time. Set it with them. Let the parent know that it's coming home. Tip number 5. Tip number 5 is the most amazing tip, the funnest tip of all, is celebrate, and celebrate. You want to celebrate your students on a school-wide level. And again, those are the popcorn parties. Those are the school dances. Those celebrations can also be, you can also celebrate students by having an award ceremony where the student earns an award for perfect attendance or the most improved. You can also have the award ceremonies in the classroom if it's too much to get all the students together at one time. Also, on an individual level, I like to let my little ones go and pull something out of the treasure chest box. I have a treasure chest box. It is amazing. I also have a box full of goodies and snacks and stuff that I also give to students who come to school and may not have a snack. So with that, I'm like, yay, you did an amazing job getting here this week. I'm giving them stickers, attendance pencils, whatever it is that you need to do to get the morale up at your school and to focus on attendance is just the perfect way to make sure that you are targeting and reaching those students who are struggling or having a difficult time getting to school. Okay, guys, that is the end of the video. I would like for you to go in the comments section and share some of your tips or favorite ideas and things that you do to focus on the chronic absences at your school and how to get your attendance rates up. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.